Hello, good evening, ma'am. This is Dr. Abu Hassan Sunai Jabbashi, and basically, I have used this audio clip as to explain about all the three sources which you had explained up in your the MOOC videos for the ninth Feb for the ninth Feb videos. So I basically combined all the three videos into one single video, and then I've uploaded it into the YouTube so that you get to know about all the three videos or all the three things whichever you had presented up. I have completed up. So kindly take a note of this thing, and I have just merged up all the videos so it will be easy for you to measure up everything. Thank you so much.
Nature is beautiful. The beauty of the sunset tells us something each day, that another day has ended today. The beauty of sunrise tells us this day is here to stay. The wind blowing on the face tells us life is a running race. So get inspired by nature each day to make your way. Nature is beautiful.
Hello, good evening, madam. This is Dr. Abu Hassan Sunai Jabbarshi, FIP4. I'm just going to recite a few lines of a poem, and it's just as a demo for the FIP4 assignment. So I've just tried to create a new form of a video. I hope so you will liking it. Nature, nature, nature. It's God's beautiful creation. God made everything suffice, so everyone can have enough to survive. Mountains spread their own beauty. Rivers have their own beauty. Plants have their own beauty. Together they say, "Oh man, please complete your duty." People who harm nature, they disturbs the God's creation. People who destroy trees, God take from them everything for free. Men and women are the beautiful creation to enhance the beauty of the nature. Nature is everywhere and needs care throughout the year. Nature gives us peace to spend your life with ease. Oh man, don't destroy the nature. Do your duty and let the nature spread its beauty. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello and good evening. This is Dr. Abu Hassan Sunai Jabbashi, and today we are going to just see about the subject of research methodology and how is it being used for the business purpose. So let's begin with the slides. It's just a demo lecture. Alright, so this is the chapter number 1. I have just taken a few topics and explained you about what exactly is a business research. So before starting with the subject of business research, let's try to understand what's the meaning of research. A research is a creative and a systematic work undertaken to increase the stock of knowledge, including knowledge of humans, culture and society, and the use of this stock of knowledge to devise new applications. So the meaning itself, it states that it's a basically creative work, and it's using up of the knowledge again and again in a very innovative way, so that there is an increment in the knowledge of the humans, as well as which can be used both for the purpose for the development of the culture as well as for the society. Now it will be involving up the different collection, organizing, and also using and also analyzing of the information to have a better understanding of a topic or an issue. So basically, if we see research, they have mainly three steps. One is to pose a question, that is to raising up of the questions. Secondly, it will also involve about the identification of the problem. Once the problem is being identified, the next step that comes into existence is collection of the data to answer the specific questions, and thirdly, presenting an answer to the question. So let's focus on what's the definition of research. Research has been defined by various scholars in a different way, in a different manner. There are lots of definitions which you can find it on the internet, as well as you can find it in many of the reference and other kind of textbooks. So one among them, the similarity, or I mean to say, that is the main core of the research, okay, or one among the definition which we can see over here, which I have stated, is according to the American sociologist Earl Robert Babbie. He said, research is a systematic inquiry to describe, explain, predict and control the observed phenomenon. Research, it involves inductive as well as a deductive methods. So likewise, you can see there are so many kind of definitions, okay, which you may find into the internet, or you may find it in the different kind of a reference book. So basically, it involves the explanation, it involves the predicting of the behavior, and after the variable is being founded out, and after every variable's nature is being founded out, finally how to control the observed phenomenon. So research basically answers to all such type of questions. It involves inductive as well as the deductive methods. Now, what's the reason for research objectives? Why a research is to be done up? Or in other words, we can say, what are the aims of the research? There are many kind of aims, there are many kind of objectives. Few of them, which I have stated over here, is defining the focus of your study. Research, it enables in defining what's the kind of a study. It helps you in focusing on the particular subject. It helps in focusing on the particular problem. Second, it clearly identifies variables which is to be measured up. So there are a number of variables which are directly or indirectly affecting the another variables. So what are the ways by which the variables can be measured? Research answers to all such kind of questions. Research, one of the objective of research is indicating the various steps to be involved. So what are the steps to be involved? Research, basically it's a systematic activity. So it involves various kinds of steps. Fourthly, it establishes the limits of the study. Every study, it has its own limitations. So limiting the study, or in other words we can say specifying the area of the study, or specifying the parameters of the study, is one of the core objectives of the research. Fifth is avoid collection of any data that is not strictly necessary. Research is purely concerned with the materialistic facts and informations. It involves the collection of all the materialistic data, all the important data. So there is a process which is called as a data cleaning. So once the data is being collected, all the unnecessary informations or unnecessary data is being cleaned through use of different techniques and tools. One of the objective of research, as I said you, it helps in identifying, that is, what are your goals And how can you achieve your goals? So what are the tools and techniques, what are the evidences which you will be having which will help you in reaching your goals? Another objective of research is it must be very precise about what you are going to do. Okay. This is just a repetition of the third point. This is just a repetition of the first point. So let's come to the fourth point, that is achievable. So research, one of the quality of the research is it must be achievable. Okay. So in other words, we can say a researcher, he should not be very over ambitious. He should not be very over ambitious. So he must he must try to achieve, or he must try to work on those things, okay, which is achievable, and should not present any kind of colorful facts which may disturb the core element of the research. Next we have, that is a realistic. A research must be realistic, something a researcher wants to, or he tries to achieve, okay, which is beyond the realistic part, must not be entertained. Next we have, that is a time constraint. Obviously, for everything you require a time and a cost. A researcher must not behave, or he must not use his time in such a way, or use his energy in such a way, okay, which is not achievable within the time period. So we can say that is time constraint. Determine when each stage needs to be completed. Is there time in your schedule to allow for unexpected delays? Thank you.